Good, boys. Welcome. Why live so early? Brother, the market opens in 15 minutes. Times have changed. How's the NBA record? We did lose our last bet, so we're 6-1. 6-1. And I was so skeptical about that bet too. Like they were literally dominating every single game, and I just felt like, yeah. But it was a good play. It's fun. Good Demetrius, good Lou. Good Lou. Rom. What's good, Rom? What's good, Johan? Here goes, our brother. Let's go down to a flip or CPI method. On Wednesday, most likely. I mean, we'll see what accounts I decide to do, but uh, I'll probably look to do that. Yeah. So we're back on the live account this week. Pretty exciting. I'm not early today, guys. The market opens in 15 minutes. The times have changed. The hour went forward in New York. Okay, so you have to adjust. Where you live, the clocks have not went forward yet, but they will eventually. As for now, it's no longer UTC -5. It's UTC -4. There is serious sauce in there. You're right. Good morning. Good morning, Shay. Are you going to do CPI method on Tradeify or Trading You? I haven't decided which accounts I want to do yet, so I'm not quite sure. Canada has daylight savings. We're Eastern time. 8:30 open. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, for CPI, yeah, if that's what you mean. Today's gonna be boring. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, market opens in 10 minutes. Um, I'm not actually convinced we're bearish. I think the easiest thing to look for is a new week opening gap fill play. And I think that's pretty much the only game plan we're going to have for today. I want to see a run towards new week opening gap. That's what we're going to look for. So I like these equal lows, and I like the buy side here. Today, we're just going to look to make 1 to 2 R. No more. That's all. So given that we had a large expansion overnight, there's no news today. Trump speaks in the afternoon, and we have CPI later on in the week. Today we're looking for a very simple 1R, 1.5, maybe maximum 2. I won't even close a trade past 2. So you'll notice me implement something like this going forward. We're just looking for a very simple 1R, 1.5R narrative. If we can get 10 handles or 50 points, 75, anywhere from like 25 to 75 points, we'll look to take a trade. What should I do if I only have $30 drawdown left? You put that on CPI, bro. You hope. Market opens in 10 minutes. Is it 1 hour earlier for you? It is. Yeah. For me, it's the times went forward an hour. Yeah, we've already hit, whether we hit it or not, it's fine. I'm still going to be looking for it. Market opens in 10 minutes? Yes. Correct. London kill zone time open change. Nothing changed. It's only different for you guys because your time is not New York time. All you have to do, I say this every single time, man. All you have to do is set your chart to New York time. That's it. That's it. Doesn't matter if you live in Bungaloo. Nobody cares where you live. The markets operate on New York time. Your time needs to be in sync with New York time. It doesn't matter what time it is for you. It's not an hour early. It's not the markets opening early. I'm not streaming early. I'm operating on New York time. So set your charts to New York time, and all the problems will be solved. From Ethiopia, nice to meet you, brother. We'll be doing the CPI strategy on Wednesday. I will most very likely be doing the CPI strategy on Wednesday. I don't know with what accounts yet, because I'm happy with my account stack. So I don't know. There's no way we open in 10 minutes. Now it's 8 minutes. Indicator name. It's ICT kill zones and pivots TFO. I'll quickly go through my settings so you can go back to the YouTube video. If you want to see my settings, you can go to the YouTube video. It'll be there. Currently, I have 13 accounts. I'll be working on all 13 today. You bullish or bearish? I'm pretty neutral, but I'm looking for longs. I want to see this high get taken. And to be honest, these loads. I think a return to NY.AM is good. And also an org fill play. That's what we're looking for today. Org fill, classic model. And like I said, today, guys, high resistance is very likely. No one should be surprised, right? If there's great price action, then you can be surprised. But going into the day, there's no surprises. Just give me a sec here. No surprises going into the day. It's most likely going to be a sloppy, maybe no opportunities kind of day. Right? That's just the way it is. So I'm looking for a very simple 1R, 2R max, 2R max trade setup today. You know, I'm not going to ask too much of the markets today. See if we can get a base, just a nice, simple trade setup. You know, define the risk, accept the risk. Guys, today we're only allowed to lose 150 today. I'm not allowed to lose 300. So if we're going to risk 150 on our first trade, it's 150 and we're done. If I choose to de-risk, because for whatever reason, if I take an entry, say down here, and my target's here, I don't need to risk 150 because that's enough move where I can risk, 75, 100, and that'll be, you know what I'm saying? So the max loss for today, define the risk, accept the risk, the number is 150, not 300, because I'm not looking to even potentially make 300. I'm only potentially looking to make, anywhere from 150 to 300. So with that being said, we want to limit our loss. If we're going to be limiting our potential win for the day, we definitely want to be also limiting our loss for the day. So if we risk 150, it's a one and done trade. At 1 micro, depends on the setup. Like it could still be easily 3. Like for example, let's say we were hypothetically going to go short right now, right? Like this. This would still be a 2 to 3 micro-ish trade, right? Just depends how big the stop loss is, but it'll most likely be between 1 and 3 micros on the NASDAQ. If I was on the S&P 500, probably more so 4 to 6 or 3 to 5. What time the micro starts today? It's the same time, brother. Nothing has changed in New York. It's the same. When the clocks hit 9:50 in New York, that's the 9:50 macro. Right? And yeah, I mean, the best case scenario here is, we're looking for a setup 2 or setup from new week opening gap. I would prefer setup 2. I would really be happy if we got a manipulation like this and then ran the buy side. We can partial at 8:30 and leave a runner for a new week. Today we'll be on the NASDAQ. I believe it's slightly more bullish. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, correct? Morning, yeah. VIX is higher on oil volume. Yeah, guys, oh my. If you were in crude oil longs, that's a huge percent. Damn, we gave all that ghost up, huh? All that just to come right back. Interesting. I'll be trading the NASDAQ today. NQ futures. You chart on NQ or MNQ? For simplicity's sake, I'll be charting on MNQ if that's what I'm gonna be executing. Panic buyers? I would say not panic buyers. I would say profit taking. I don't know who was buying it pre-market. I mean, how do you even buy it during Asia on crude oil? Like, unless you're trading Propfirm accounts. We're talking about like live account retail. People are buying overnight, holding overnight. Those margins are probably insanely high. TikTok unbanned me, so we're live on TikTok. What about USD JPY? I mean, I can look at that pair. I actually do like that pair. It definitely looks pretty bullish. Would make sense because the dollar is moving higher. I think this looks like a good objective for USD JPY. As long as we respect this down close candle, I'd still be bullish higher time frame. Not today, just me personally. I would be higher time frame bullish. So we got 2 minutes till market open here. Time change in US, yes. Why are you on NQ today? I believe it's slightly more bullish. That's the only reason. I mean, they're pretty much in sync, if I'm being honest. Pretty much in sync, so it shouldn't make a difference. Appreciate you, Alex. My tripping is where SMT was buying. There probably is. Wouldn't be surprised. Only the kill zone changed. No, the kill zone did not change. It's the same 8:30 to 11 a.m. kill zone. Guys, the only thing that changed is the clocks in New York went forward an hour. Okay? That's it. Everything else, nothing else changes. The same time, same model, same kill zone, same macros. What's the best prop firm for not denying payouts? Brother, any of the main, like, 5, as long as you follow the rules, they'll pay you out. If you want the truly one that will, like, never deny, I mean, Apex has no denials now. But that's, again, any prop firm, you have to follow the rules. 8:30 to 11, what's the strategy? Well, I trade the 9:30 power of 3. I trade, so that's what I trade with. Alpha Trader, I think it's coming out Wednesday. That's what I would use, as Alpha Trader, because then you get the free data too. Got my first payout from Alpha Futures. Nice, yeah. Most people's first payouts are from Alpha Futures, in my experience. ICT say algorithm change. TPT can deny too. It's just if you follow the rules, guys. It's not a strong bias. The bias is very neutral, but I do think we can get what I think is about to be hit right now, which is this line. There's org. Yeah, org fill is NWOG high. Org 50 is around NWOG CE. I like that. Yeah, so I want to see this high get taken, and these equal lows. So hoping we can get a setup, but it looks like it's gonna go straight up. So I didn't start early. Market just opened, guys. Come on, guys. You guys gotta lock in, man. You guys trading? You guys gotta know about the daylight saving time shift. I haven't tried to go fund it. No. Okay. Well, that was our main objective for the day, if I'm being honest. Although I do like this sell side, we'll have to see. I don't know if it's gonna want to, come up all the way here and fill that up, or if it just wants to poke up there, reprice. Hard to say, but that's what I would study. See what it wants to do after hitting that. Does it want to show intent to go up here or go back down and take out the sell side? I think Lucid trading might be the best one for like if you want Lucid has no rules. That's why I say you really can't go wrong. As long as you don't hedge, meaning go short and long at the same time. Like Lucid has no rules besides So if you're worried about getting denied, Lucid is probably your best friend. I see the SMT. Yeah. Not like I would short. I wouldn't really short those equal lows right now. Time changed in New York. This is NQ, yeah. The micro. Like for example, if we got this inversion, I could literally short that. TP 90 points, stop loss 90 points. That's a 1 hour trade setup. We can risk like 150 to make just over. I would do that. 1-to-1. Simple trade. Yeah. Something like this. We can risk exactly 150 to make around 200, and if we lose, we're done for the day. NY.AM already moving lower. Now, what do I think is going to happen? I actually don't know. We haven't established a narrative. I really want to see what it does. It's more like an if so, if this, then that situation. Does it show that it wants to get above the new week opening gap low, go to maybe 50 or high? Or does it get real sensitive here and start breaking down, aggressively with speed? So far, I'm seeing some pretty good speed. If we close below 50%, I may short that. Just one contract short and one and done for the day. 10 seconds left on this candle. I don't want to jump the gun here. Again, we only have, realistically, we're going to take one trade today. Unless we break even, then maybe another. So there's no need to rush whatsoever. I'm going to watch this 30-second fair value gap. And I'm going to see how we trade into it. If we can give up the ghost and we get a trade back here to 50%, I can short that. So if this candle starts moving lower aggressively, this one right here, right now, if it starts pivoting lower, that's telling for me. Doesn't look like it is, but we'll see. Okay. No, see how it's not really going, it's not really showing that it wants to go lower. No, it should be obvious. If we wanted to go take out these lows, it should be very obvious. Let's see how much speed we get on this candle. I'll short this as a 1-minute order block if we get the closure below. Again, we can be really patient here. If this candle starts, if it starts doing stuff like this, a little bit inside candle, no clarity, okay, we wait. We're only going to be taking one trade today, so there is no rush. It's very easy to find a high probability 1 hour trade setup. Now I do like this one. I like the idea here because of the equal lows. Like I'll be honest, I like those equal lows. Not too clear for me. We'll see where this body closes. I like that YM's already weak. I like that ES is also weak. I like the SMT. I gotta see this candle close. 30-second close, pretty good. Because I can short it, yeah, 75-point stop. All right, I'm gonna try this short, guys. We'll see how it goes. One and done trade for the day. Basically, I could put the stop here, but we'll go ahead and put it there at 7. I'm just very simple trade looking for the equal lows. The one and done trade setup, guys. 930 classic model. And we're looking for 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a one and done trade idea. Copy trader seems to be functioning. That's a good sign. Yeah, I can move my stop here. Go ahead and put it at 493. 494. So what would you want to see if you were in this trade, right? This gap right here should be open. It should be a quick trade. If I start seeing signs of slowness or choppiness, I may just click X on this, right? Should be a quick trade. I want to see it like this candle, the next one, 2, 3 candles. It's a classic model, 930 classic, plays on 930 volatility. Trap traders long, we get them out quick, right? That's the idea of this trade. The 5-minute closes in 40 seconds. See where that body goes. Add a little bit of an alert here on ES. I mean, I don't need that alert. I can just watch it. I mean, it's not going quickly, but it's not the worst. I am considering breaking even this on this little high right here. I think I want to do that. All right, guys, 427. 427.50. That's the stop. Whoops. A little bit of an IO Fed entry. I'll show you guys what that looks like, right? This order block, 427. It's on the 15-second. You guys can't see this. See how it filled in this little gap right here? I'm just gonna trail my stop there aggressively. Like I said, this needs to be a fast model, classic model. So put the high right there, 427.75. Happened. Oh, let me put my stop loss. No. I just accidentally sold another contract on my live account. Okay, that's fine. That's annoying. I hate it when TradingView doesn't let me set the buy stop order. It's really annoying. See if this can just hit our TP here. Respect that volume imbalance. We've done our job. And we've covered commission. Would be nice if we can just get it done with. Now, we did take out some lows here. There's an SMT here. That's why also it's a good reason to break even. Looks like YM took out all the lows. So, wouldn't be surprised if we get a strong push up higher. I don't want to see that. And I think we'll move the stop here to 379. Hopefully we can get the fill. We can get over with this trade. Already trailed my stop to that candle's high. We'll go 399. Sorry, just 39975. So I'm just moving my stop to this wick high right here. Respected the volume imbalance. So just get myself a little bit of a buffer to trade with in case this stops, but I'm really hoping this can flush. And what I really want to do here is actually I wouldn't be surprised if it just edges. We'll see if this acts like a bearish order block. Hoping it can just flush down here. Looks like ES was the better short. The SMT was favoring ES, so I can't be mad. We can somehow secure 75 points. Like here. Invalidated that OB there. So it looks like this may retrace deeper on us. Which is fine. ES was the weaker asset. You know, in hindsight, I could have closed here, but we'll see if it respects the wick. That's this. So far, respecting. Nice little bit of a flush. Secure another 10 points. Hoping this can just make a lower low. Strong wick there. Okay, and we're out of the trade there. So not a bad trade. So I'm gonna look to potentially risk that. Maybe a 5-minute protraction model. Good idea. In hindsight, could I just left it break even? Sure. But there is an S&T there, and I couldn't partial. A little bit of a scalpish trade. Go straight down right after. Damn, unfortunate. I could have maybe managed that a little bit better, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. No, wasn't even expecting much today. The fact that we even got that classic model, can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about that. Now, what's gonna happen now? If I'm being honest, I expect a good amount of I expect a good amount of chop, if I'm being honest, but that's a pretty strong candle, so we'll see. Also, what's going on here? Wasn't there a wick just now here? What just happened? There was a wick there. Oh, okay, there it is. I was gonna say. Just that 5 minute. 5 minute gap. Now it's really range bound though. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I trailed too aggressively, but my stop wasn't in a good spot. My stop was the 5 minute gap. Could my stop have been the top of the 5 minute gap? I guess it could have been here, break even. I guess in hindsight, but I think that's pretty hindsight. In hindsight, I should just trade it ES. It was the weaker asset on that SMT. Can I scalp this 30-second for a 1-to-1? That's what I'm looking for here. I would just risk my profits. So I'd have to put a 40-point stop. Five-minute bearish. 30-second inversion. Formed. Good thing I didn't execute anything. Out of curiosity, what's gold doing? Okay, gold also saw lower. Guys, I do think this could get quite sloppy, if I'm being honest. We had a nice short off the open. Now it's a little bit unclear, in my opinion. I think he took the same short. It was a pretty textbook model, I would say. I could have managed that a little bit better. I think we can all agree. I'd want to target this low. This opening range low. If I can get a 1-to-1 with $80 risk, that's what I'm looking for right now. I need a better fill. I can't short it like that. That's $80 to make. Not enough. Not enough. We can maybe get a short inside that fair value gap. Stop 40 points. Looking to short this potentially. I can see some sensitivity inside that wick. All right, I'm going to short that. I'm going to risk my profits, which is $80. If we lose this, we're done for the day. Look to make. So this is me risking profits, guys. All right, I'm going to break even that. I am going to have to break even that. Wait, let me see the 1-minute chart before I do anything. No, I don't necessarily have to break even that. Okay. Where's the stop? Make sure the stop's not more than profits. Make it 35-point stop to be safe. So 40. Let's just go 405. Stops at 405. Very nice order block there, 370. I'm gonna drag that 370. We'll see if we can snipe a half deviation of opening range. 326. I like that OB holding. I want this 1 minute also to hold. Let's see here. Can we get half standard deviation? Want to see some heaviness here. Just make my life easy, man. Yeah, we'll just see. I like my stop placement. 370. Feels at 70. Things have better fills. Whoa. Not still in the trade, by the way. It's just a visual glitch. Yeah, so break even on that. So we're up around, I mean, the accounts are kind of spread out, if I'm being honest. Anywhere from 70 to $100 or $90. So, no, it's a good break even, in my opinion. We'll see. We're gonna wait till 10 a.m. 10 a.m. guys. If we can make another 40-ish points. Like it's gonna play out now. Unfortunately, that's 2 times we just got barely wicked out. It's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, I'm content with the executions. I'm content with the executions. This could have easily ran up higher. And it's definitely a little bit sloppier in here. That was a break-even trade. Opening range low, just the first low that gets put in. Still in from the first one, TP hit. Nice, yeah, first trade was good. Second trade was also pretty good. You can see very nice, clean inversion here. Uh, 13 accounts. I have 13 accounts right now. Yeah, that I'm working on. I don't see anything clearer than that. I don't see anything clearer than that, guys. I don't want to end the day up $80. Unfortunately, yeah, we got, the best fills here. I mean, we got 390. A little bit aggressive here on the wicks. A lot of damage. Thanks, guys. Yeah, good short. We didn't break even too quick. This is how I scalp, guys. Okay, with all due respect, really don't care about your guys' opinions when it comes to my trading. If I'm implementing my high resistance protocol, that means it's a quick break even. Because this could have happened to me. It's a scalp. So you hit your first payout. Congratulations, brother. Nice. Well done. New York opened? It opened 56 minutes ago, yeah. You're very late. Very late. Would this be a 40-point setup? No, that's too much risk. Unless I shorted here. Even that's too much risk. It's gonna be hard to find. It's gonna be hard to find a 40-point stop loss trade. Let's switch over to ES. Look at that. Since when did time move back? Time moved forward in New York. I did it so on Sunday. The market opened 1 hour earlier. For you, yes. For everyone else, no. It's 9:30 open. It's New York time. Market operates on New York time, not UK time, not Germany time, not European time. It's New York time. As a trader, you need to operate on New York time, right? I want to risk this $80, guys. You have to learn how to read the market better. I'd recommend ICT's mentorship if you want to read the market better. Nothing will beat that. Yeah, we took 2 trades, 1 small win, 1 break even. I want to risk that small winner. I'm looking for another scalp. I want to risk 40 points, which I'm not really sure I can do. I want to see, do we get a breaker? If so, I can maybe take a 1-to-1 just to this fair value gap here, return to 9:30 open. But it's hard to get a 40-point stop loss. So we'd probably have to switch to ES. I'm still bearish. NQ, ES. Yes, I'm on ES here. Waiting for this 15-minute gap to form. And see if we can find a small 1-to-1 again. That's the goal. So, waiting for 10 a.m. Opening range defined. So let's just say these equal highs. Call it those equal highs. Sweep that. Make a lower low. I wouldn't trade micro. What do you recommend 2022? 2022 mentorship is definitely one of the best in my opinion. This is the 1-minute chart. Five minutes holding. So on ES, we can have, if we want to risk $80 on ES, $80 risk on ES. Well, actually, let's call it $70. Actually, one of the accounts is 65, so let's call it $65 divided by 5. That's a 13-point stop. So we don't want to have a larger stop loss than 13 points. I'm hoping this moves higher here. I think we can move higher. And then potentially continue lower. We'll see. This will be a textbook silver bullet AM silver bullet protraction model. Yeah, I could have managed better. I mean, I'll be honest. The first trade we could have managed a little better. There's no need to just worry about securing 80. But to be honest, we're in a not bad situation right now. I would study this candle, see how we trade to it, from it. think this can go higher here. Take out the highs. Because order flow's been bearish. I don't think we'll get a 10 a.m. reversal. Unless we get a strong 2 or 3 candles here. Yeah, I took the one short, but we made half R. No, couldn't even get the 1R. It did hit TP, but I guess I could have managed a little better. It's hard to say. We got wicked out on a trail stop. When I guess my protocol was to just break even and hold, but I'm gonna try to risk half R here. Some of the accounts up 65, some of them up 100. So we're up anywhere from like half to 0.75. My max gain on the day is 2%. Given a high resistance day, that's something we'll talk about in bootcamp though. Short was clean, yeah. Textbook 930 model. I want to see these highs get taken before I look for anything. Before I look for anything else. See a nice spike through, ideally. Nice spike through. Yeah, like that. That's good. I'll see what we do. Let's see how high we go. See what this next candle does. 15-point stop would be perfect if we can get all the way back down here. That'd be a beautiful one-to-one. Pretty bullish. Going pretty strong. Any trades? We took one small win. Want to risk those profits. At the end of the day, either break even or end the day break even or end the day plus 1R. No, a bootcamp's private, sorry. But if you mean, it sounds like you want to learn my model, that's all on YouTube for free. So if that's what you meant by that, you can easily watch that. The premium 5, yeah. Let's see. How many consecutive up close candles are we gonna get here? Let us see. I don't mind an aggressive short here. Can I take it here still? That's 13 stop, yeah, so I can take it off this. See if we get there. So basically just this. 30-second chart's a little bit cleaner though, I'll watch that. Let's see. Still open to the idea. Pretty good speed there. What's the risk on NQ? Whoa, whoa. I can't short that anymore. Unless this gives me a nice retrace. Way more. It's got to be a 13-point stop. Got to be a fill here. That's so lame. What is this, man? What is that candle? I could have been quicker, I suppose. I could have put a sell stop. for that exact reason. I'm gonna cancel that order for now. I wanted that short. Exactly what we wanted. Possibly get a fill there on this 1 minute. We have extended lines. It's gonna most likely be a breakaway, but perfect 1-to-1. Okay, let me remove that. I'm happy with something like this. A little bit unfortunate indeed, but this is a good 1-to-1 here. And then regardless of the outcome of this trade, let's do some math here. It's good. Yes, good math. I want to be a little bit cautious because if we start exploding up, I don't want to sell it over here. So 15-second fill. And if we make a lower low, that obviously changes things. Like if we take the low, that kills the idea, in my opinion. Somebody definitely shorted this OTE here. Someone will definitely lie about shorting the OTE there. 6.8. NY.AM hit the gap. Damn, it's kind of unfortunate. That was a very nice setup idea. Just went immediately down. How can this go? Wonder if we get true day open. There is another alternative, and that is to short here. No, we can't put a stop that big though. I was gonna say we could just go for a 1-to-1 for true day open, but can we come up and get a fill before we take that low? This is NASDAQ. I'm not worried about London lows. I'm just trying to catch a small piece of the pie before we take out that low. I want to be careful here because we may get a straight shooter, you know? So I may cancel this order. I'm just a little bit concerned that we just get like a one candle stops me and I have a buy stop and sell limit all in one, you know? Because like that candle was crazy. Who's to say we don't get another one? The fact that we can't even get back into this gap is kind of crazy. I'm going to cancel that limit order and just wait and see what happens. If we take out the low, that changes things. Really want to see it make a higher high. Just go up, man. Should be done my trading already. You didn't get filled by 2 ticks. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. If we could just leave all these equal lows and go higher right now, that'd be so nice. Yeah, I don't really think so. Well, guys, I kind of killed the narrative, if I'm being honest. 40-point trade setup. Or 13-point trade setup. 10 handle run. I don't know if we can get another 10 handle run. Candle moved a lot. Candle moved a lot. The risk on something like this. 6 points to make 6 points. Not the worst. We may try that. It's a pretty bad trade, but I need to risk these profits. I don't want to end the day plus 80 bucks. And Q still has its low, so we'll see if we can get maybe another leg. 80 bucks, 80 bucks. Nah, I need at least the winning day. It doesn't make sense to walk away with plus 80. Yeah, price action was very nice. Yeah. Second protraction, maybe. Thinking about 6.75. It would be nice if we left equal lows on NQ, went all the way up, and got a setup, like a real setup. That could just be it, though. That could be just this little wick right here could be all we need. I would short this 15-second inversion. Six-point stop. We'll go 6-point target. And that's 2 contracts. Or we get the setup from here. If you were up on the day, if you're up, like, if you hit your winning day, I personally don't see much of an opportunity. So I am going to try to, like, force something here, which is not something I would normally recommend. See if we can trade back to this fair value gap. I don't really want to go long. I'd rather keep waiting for a short. Could this be it? See where this candle closes. The 7-point stop. I'll put a sell stop 2 here. Model formed on NQ. 15-second. I'll demand a lower low though, because it could still trade up here. Okay, let me just wait. Wait for the go. Oh. Nice. Very nice. 10-15. 500 full rebalance there. We can look for something from here. What's the risk on something like this? 8 points. So yeah, we can still get 2 cons. Candle closes in 45 seconds. That's early. Whoops. I may take this setup, guys, risking profits. We'll see. I could even take it with one contract. 1 times 540. No, we need two. So I'll put an order here. Stop at the high, 9 points. I would want to see a higher high. That would be ideal. If NQ can also trade into there. But I'll take it if we dive lower there too. I'll just risk my profits. So stop loss. Yeah. We may have to go one contract because the stop loss is a little bit too large. It'd be 8 times 540. No, we can squeeze two. I'm looking for a scalp today. Was good leak? Yeah, they freed me, bro. I mean, I was back on Friday, but they freed me. We took one small win today. Now I'm looking to risk profits. I don't want to walk away with that small of a win. This doesn't make sense. Hoping we can make a higher high. Nice. I took the short all the way up here. That was our first trade. What time did we get in? Here, I think. This was literally the setup. Okay, NQ also entered the gap, so if we break lower here, I'm happy to short. We can do two contracts on this setup. My session to be over with. Want to trade for 1050? I don't want to wait that long, if I'm being honest. And Nasdaq still has that low open, so that's why I like this setup. Nasdaq has that 4-hour fair value gap and the 4-hour low right there. So I like the idea. Like the idea. Okay, are we in? Okay, there we go. We're in the short. Okay, stop loss at profits. Oh, perfect. 6-point stop loss. That's literally perfect. Looking for a lower low. So this is the last trade of the day, guys. This is, we're ending it after this. Stop at 559, which is our profits for the day. 6 times 5 is 30. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Take profit at the lows. Make this clear. Risking profits. 15-second. City. Traction model. This is more than a 1-to-1. To be honest, I don't even need that. I just need it to come like here. If we're just aiming for a winning day, but we'll see. This will be last trade of the day, guys. Looks like it may get us out. See if it makes a higher high. Okay, that's it. We're done for the day. Some accounts are still up a little. One of them's down $2, but we're gonna be ending the day break even there. I don't want to make it turn a small green day into a red day. So that's it for me. Let's put out the journal. So ending the day break even. You guys know the deal. We always journal in the Discord together. Pretty good day today. Pretty good day. Monday, March. Today's the 9th. Today's the 9th. Monday, March 9th, 2026. Trade number 1. Classic model short ISPG entry. That was our really good trade. Unfortunately, we only made plus 0.5 R. Trade number 2. Yeah, AM silver bullet protraction model ISPG entry. Result break even. Trade number 3. AM SB traction model. Under ISPG entry result. Notes. Could have managed stop trailing better. I'm very happy with this day, personally. So we'll put the image in there. Switch back to MES. Put the image in there. Let's go 15-second chart. It's a good setup. The gap, the displacement. Looks like it may want to go higher or sideways for some time here. So I'll put 2 charts there. So we journal always. And on the live account, we just had the one and done. There's no daily. There's no winning day on the live account. There's no trailing drawdown. So we just walked away with a small win there on the live. Pretty good price action here, I'd say. Pretty good price action. I can't complain for a Monday with no news. Cool. It's not the best. I mean, there's one good setup. Everything else is pretty sideways. Daylight savings happened on Sunday. This is not good. I think it was pretty good. I think there's one very clear, obvious run on sell side from NY.AM, and that's it, you know? Bro has 0 patience today, unlike his usual self. This is how I scalp when I'm up a little bit of money on the day. Daily bias, neutral. Did time go back so market opened 1 hour earlier? For you, yes. Time went forward for everyone else, though. For New York. They're both sideways. Nasdaq and ES are both pretty sideways. Even these longs, good luck. Good luck. It's tough. Yeah, it is tough price action. I can't lie. NDOC is different on micro and mini. It shouldn't be too different. 24.5. It is pretty different. You're right. I would use mini, to be honest. You would want to go off the mini. No, it's not different though. Look, we're just above NY.AM low, and here we're just. I mean, slightly different. You're right. I would use the mini, for sure. One-sided expansion day. We did have it. It was just overnight. That's the issue. We had that one-sided expansion overnight. People are gonna short this inversion, and it's probably gonna get right back choppy. Right back to choppy land. 3 trades. Never went over 1 hour leverage though, or 1%. Last Tuesday, first FEG. I think that's very hindsight. You blew 2 funded and you're live. I guess a lot of people didn't like the price action today. It's a good thing we had that 1R, 2R scalp mentality today, right? Yeah, I mean, this is what we expected. This was the first thing we said on live stream, guys. High resistance protocol. Stop acting like this was really good price. I didn't say it was really good price action. I said today was really good. I'm happy with my performance. The short here, in my opinion, was really obvious. And then it went sideways, as expected. Yeah, no, it's definitely choppy. It's definitely choppy. Longer 3-minute IFG just got stopped. This inversion all the way up here, that's a tough setup, I think. Nothing wrong with the 40-point stop loss if you're trading with 1 micro. Took 2 TPs. Look at Discord. I'm proud of you, brother. Well done. Since when are you trading pre-market? Brother, the market opened 1 whole hour ago. You're very late. I probably wouldn't touch this, but if I did, I would still look for shorts because I think the draw is lower. I still think the draw is lower. Although it's very sloppy higher. I think we're bearish higher time frame, yes. Break even day. I think I forgot that was daylight savings. I think everyone forgot. No English? English only. We're break even on the day, guys. Some accounts are up like $20, but we're pretty much break even. Yeah, it looks. I mean, are we leaving the choppy land saga? I don't know. The daily chart looks like it may be just going right back. I was hoping for us to get below this low. But if that sets the stage for a range breakout and then higher, that can work too. Or like a false break or whatever. I will say, yeah, that's it. I don't see myself taking. I mean, I'm definitely not taking any more trades today, but I don't see myself tape reading anymore. So I will leave you guys with that. I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. As always, we're running a huge giveaway in the Discord. So if you use code Gatie on any prop firm, let me know on Discord so I can add you into the giveaway. 5 alpha futures, 5 lucid trading. We've already given away 2. We're doing more. I'm looking to add funded next. Speaking, we also should message them about that today. And we're doing cash as well. Hopefully I don't get banned for saying that. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. Like I said, don't even think it's worth tape reading at this point. My days break even. You know, I aggressively risk profits, so I'm not surprised, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys coming through. And like I said, make sure you message me on Discord. Man, the amount of people who message me on TikTok, I use your code. I can't add you to the giveaway unless you message me on Discord. So if you use it, you don't have to use it, but if you do, because a lot of you do anyways, you might as well join the giveaway. It's a big giveaway. There's going to be a lot of people who win. Message me on Discord. I'll add you. Any prop firm. Doesn't matter which one. So I'll see you guys live tomorrow, 9:15. No PM stream today. We already moved a lot today. And tomorrow will be same protocol. Looking for 1% loss max, so 150. And that's it. Take care. Till next time. Peace. Did I forget to click record?